Hello, this is Jungle Jenna, and I'm back with my first Reylo video in forever. It has been an eternity since I posted my last Reylo video. After I after I watched The Last Jedi in theaters, I found myself lacking inspiration just because pretty much the whole mystery of Reylo kind of dissipated and I had my answer, so I wasn't really sure what else to make videos about. But in today's video, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be taking a little bit more of a personal track and explaining how Reylo has changed my life. And just before I get started, I just want to say that over the past couple of days, I have tried to post movie reviews to this channel. And after I did, I realized that I wanted this channel to be exclusively Reylo and Star Wars. And so I posted those reviews on my other channel, which, if you're interested in checking out my movie reviews, then I've left the link for my other YouTube channel down in the description box. I would really appreciate it if you would check out my other channel just because I have a variety of different things that I'm trying to do there, and I'm not really as successful with that channel as I have been with this one. So without further ado, I will have to say I'm wearing a Reylo t-shirt today. So if you can see, it's Rey, and then there's Kylo Ren in the background, and their lightsabers are coming together, and it's really beautiful. I love it so much. I found this t-shirt on Amazon, and I just had to get it, so I had to add it to my Reylo stash. So anyway, why or how Reylo changed my life. So back in 2015, when The Force Awakens came out, I was in a relationship with this guy, and he was, he was a good friend of mine. Like we were good friends and we communicated well and stuff, but he treated me as though I was incapable of doing anything. I have a retinal dystrophy called Stargardt's, so basically, um, my central vision's completely gone, but I still have my peripheral vision. And because of my eyesight, he treated me as though I was like this porcelain doll that wasn't capable of doing anything, and it was very suffocating. But we also had very different goals and dreams for our futures, and we could never like see eye to eye on where we wanted to go with, like with our lives. And there was a lot of headbutting there, as far as that was concerned. And and so I was kind of having doubts about the relationship already, and I was kind of, I was kind of struggling because I have like a really hard time saying goodbye to relationships, and because my parents got divorced when I was young, like I had a really hard time breaking up with people because I felt like I was practicing for divorce. And I know this is like very personal and weird. I feel weird like recording myself talking about this. Um, but I literally had no voice, like, or I hadn't discovered my voice yet. Um, and so when I saw The Force Awakens, I was really, really inspired by how strong and capable Rey was, and I really needed a character like Rey when The Force Awakens came out, and I like had never realized how much I needed that in a female character. But what I loved even more was that she had this relationship with Kylo Ren where there was so much balance and this yin and yang, and there was this respect for her power. He wasn't threatened by her power. He actually found it intriguing, and it made her more compelling to him. And that really resonated with me, especially being in a relationship where I felt like I wasn't really being encouraged to be my best or my strongest. I was always, you know, kind of made to seem weaker than I really was. And so this really, really resonated with me when I saw this. And on top of that, Kylo Ren was very handsome. And Kylo Ren happened to embody like all of the qualities that I had always been looking for. Not in terms of his personality, because I do not like want to date someone who has like major temper tantrums like that. But in terms of like his physical looks and stuff, he like was almost exactly how I had pictured like my dream man, like with his nose and his dark hair. And I'm sure that he's like many girls' dream guy. You know, I'm not like the only one on this ship. But it just really got me thinking about like what my dreams were, what my goals were, where I wanted to take my life. And so for the first time in my life, I actually like had the courage to seriously like evaluate where I was in my life. And I ended up breaking up with my ex-boyfriend, because of how strongly I felt about the things that I'd been exposed to in The Force Awakens. And maybe that sounds crazy to some people, like I broke up with someone because of like a fictional movie and fictional characters, but it was like so much deeper than that. And and The Force Awakens and Rey and Kylo Ren, like they really became um they really helped to inspire me to not only become like a stronger woman and to become more independent, but also to kind of exercise my own voice and um and to not be afraid to be heard and to ask for what I wanted. I learned how to use Uber, for example, so I could actually get around on my own and I didn't have to rely on other people for transportation just because I can't drive. And I started working out and paying attention to my health, and I started looking at how I could express myself more through my clothing and through my hair. Even when it came to dating, I actually learned how to say no for once. If guys did things that made me feel really uncomfortable, like I actually had the strength and the courage to tell people no and to set boundaries, which I had never known how to do before. But because of Rey and Kylo Ren, for whatever reason, there was something about their dynamic and their relationship that made me value myself as a person and made me want to be respected by other people. Rey and Kylo Ren and just Star Wars in general has also seen me through a lot of ups and downs over the past couple of years. It's seen me through health problems and being diagnosed with bipolar disorder. It's been there all along throughout my recovery and me trying to get back on my feet again. But like I said, the most valuable thing that it really gave me and why it changed my life is because it really helped me discover my voice, and it helped me get in touch with like my goals and my dreams and what I envisioned for my future and what I wanted for for myself. That's why when The Last Jedi came out, it made me really sad that I went from being so motivated by or being so inspired by Reylo to not having anything to say about it and not knowing how to go forward with my channel, which, opening my channel has been another way of me finding my voice and getting in touch with other people who love the things that I do, and has been like has played a really big role in me, you know, gaining more confidence and learning how to do public speaking, which I'm still struggling with even now. Like I feel like I'm just all over the place. But my hope for this channel is that I'll continue to make Reylo videos and that I'll have that inspiration to continue going forward, because I love being a part of the Reylo community and it's meant so much to me to be a part of it the past couple of years. And I want to thank everyone who has supported my channel and who has been so encouraging in their comments. It really has meant the world to me. So I know that this was like a totally different video from what I've done in the past, and it was like uber personal and has made me slightly uncomfortable. I'm not sure how I feel about posting this on the internet, but if you've gotten through the entirety of this video, then thank you so much for watching. And if you have any suggestions for ideas that you'd like to see with Reylo in terms of Reylo videos, or if you have any questions for me regarding Reylo and Star Wars, then feel free to comment below in the comments section, and I'll be sure to get to those in my next videos. So thank you again for watching, and see you later.